The man never expected that simply saying hello to a woman by the river would get him shot dead. The other four were terrified by the sudden killing and bolted into the forest, while the woman calmly walked over to the man's body. No one knew what was going through her mind. Panicked, the four men kept running through the woods. Mark slipped and tumbled down the slope, but quickly scrambled back to his feet, not daring to stop. Seeing that the woman wasn't chasing them, they hid in a shallow pit, gasping for air. The shock of what had just happened left them speechless. When Mark finally caught his breath, he realized he had twisted his ankle while running. Escaping would now be even harder. Soon they moved on again. Luckily, they found a small dirt road not far ahead. If they followed it, they could get out of the forest. Along the roadside, they came across a convenience store. Seeing Hope, they rushed inside. A young clerk was behind the counter, and Mark frantically asked her to call the police, saying they were being hunted by a woman. The clerk didn't believe him. How could a few grown men be chased by one woman? Mark didn't bother explaining. He grabbed the phone and called the police himself. Meanwhile, Leo, starving, opened a can of food to eat. The call finally went through, but before they could say where they were, the clerk was shot dead. The killer had already arrived. Mark peeked up and saw the woman aiming her shotgun at them from outside. The police operator's voice came over the line again, but before Mark could reach for the phone, another shot blew it away. Terrified, they ducked behind cover. Then William noticed Leo was gone. He'd been hit earlier, and blood was pouring from his throat. William tried to help, but before he could reach Leo, another gunshot rang out from outside. Leo collapsed and died instantly. The woman was closing in fast. Desperate, the men noticed a back door and fled through it. The woman reached the window but didn't shoot. The three survivors found their way back to the dirt road and ran in the opposite direction, hoping to escape. But soon, William spotted her again in the distance. Before she could see them, they ran the other way, but she spotted them anyway. A bullet hit the tree beside them as they fled in panic.